Hello friends. There are many things in life whose value we understand when we are robbed of their possessions. We understand the value of water when we get thirsty. We understand the value of food when we are hungry. Similarly, we understand the value of health and happiness only when we get sick. So friends, I'm here to list out the realizations we get to know when we get sick. So the first realization, when sick, we understand why God has placed so many wonderful people around us. We understand the value of their love, their affection, and the care which we usually don't see because of our busy life. So when sick, we understand relationships. The second realization, when sick, we realize the sufferings around the world. We are usually blind to the numbers that we see across the news of deaths and sufferings of people around the world. However, when we get sick, we understand what it is to suffer, sometimes physically and sometimes mentally. Number 3, when sick, we understand the value of love, whether it's the love of our spouse, our parents, our children, and those friends whom we forget very often due to our modern way of life. So when sick, we understand the real value of love. The fourth realization is regarding our family members. When sick, we understand the value of family, because otherwise we often overlook our family members and give priority to others, for example, our colleagues, our friends. When sick, we understand the real value of our family. Number 5, when sick, we realize what is most on the news is unrelated to us. When we hear on the radio while driving or when we watch television at home, we think most of the things that are happening around the world are very much affecting us, whether it is the politics, controversies, economic statistics. When sick, we really come to know that these are unrelated most of the time to our immediate life. And our home and our friends are the most important segments of our life. Number 6, this is about diet. When sick, we realize the importance of cereals. Very often, we are mostly focused on fast foods or the processed foods, where we lose sight of the cereals and their role in our life. Man, by nature, is more closer in his diet to the cereals than any other processed foods. Number 7, home is usually the place of boredom. However, when sick, we realize the importance of home and what it means in our life. Home is a place where we lie down to rest when we are sick. So it is a very holy place in our life which we often lose sight of. Number 8, when sick, we realize how weak we are. We are all running the rat race where we don't have time to analyze and to understand and perhaps accept our weakness. However, when sick, we realize how weak we are and how brittle, or rather how frail, our body and mind are. Number 9, when sick, we realize how short the life is. We often plan for a very long life to live with lots of ambitions, lots of dreams to fulfill, which are good in themselves. However, unnatural hope in the longevity of our life is not something which is going to help in the real life we live in. When sick, we understand that life is actually short, and it is too short to share the love, forget the hate and the prejudice we have against other people. Number 10, and the last one, when sick, we get an idea what death is supposed to be like, because sickness is one step before the final kingdom of death. So sickness is a golden opportunity to understand the spectacle of death and what it could do to our life in the hereafter. So, these 10 realizations perhaps will make you wonder sickness is after all a golden opportunity. When sick, these realizations will come to play. However, it would be ideal to remember them, to keep them in your mind before you fall sick. Wishing you healthy and happy life.